Oh boy, this life is not gonna last long. Hello everyone, welcome back to another Today on Stream episode. Today I'm playing Subnautica and we're doing a hardcore playthrough, so if I die that's game over, save file gets deleted, I have to start again. We are currently on life 258. You may say, how did that happen? Well, Twitch is allowed to control the game, and that results in this session, I make a deal with chat that ends up with me having to turn on a mod, which makes the creature sizes anywhere from 10 to 1000% size, which results in the expected chaos. So do enjoy, great to have on in the background, and let me know if you want to see more of these episodes. If you do want to find me on Twitch, link to that is in the description. Thank you so much. Enjoy. Alright, so, back into life 258. I don't know how we're doing. How many times are we gonna see death tonight? We're not. We shall wave at him as he attempts to catch us and fails because we're so manly and whatnot. We do have LifePod 17, okay. And I believe we don't have, we don't have Seamoth yet. So let's yellow over and get the Seamoth. Are there sharks in this water? I certainly hope not, unless chat decides to abuse spawn random creature, or I think it's called Cow versus Reaper, but it can spawn any creature in the entire game. It's certainly possible for it to spawn a sand shark. My friend, what's your opinion on waffles? I have never had a waffle. Okay, did I get the scan of the one by the light pod over here? Oh, thank God that POV is gone. Okay, yeah, looks like we did get the scan of the... Oh. Okay, I have returned to my pod. Cool. You do that again just as I get to my destination, I shall lash you with a vulgar tongue in sheer anger, is what I will do. Or I'll be mildly perturbed and make uncomfortable eye contact with the camera, and you'll be like, "Hark, why have I acted like a complete knob?" That was my answer to the waffles question. Oh, you spawned a Reginald. Good work. I'm sure that's what you were going for, not anything larger and violent. Ah, dang it. You know, if you toggle day or night, the damn ship's gonna explode sooner. You've had pancakes, at least. I haven't, no. Gotta remember, I'm autistic, so it's long been the case that, like, trying new food has been quite difficult for me because of a new... Listen, you belligerent bellend. I want to get to LifePod 17 so that I may undertake the game. If you keep teleporting me back to my damn podalicious pod, I can't do that. This is the problem that we are facing. What we have here is a failure to not be a glitch. I know it's going to happen again, but I'm going to have faith that there are good people in the world, that I'm going to be able to get to where I need to go without being violated by fate. Like, I have a rather narrow list of things that I enjoy eating, you know. I have it broad enough that I can cover most of my macro and nutrient goals, and I'm not kind of excited by the notion of broadening that. I understand that for a lot of people, like, trying new foods and stuff like that is an exciting thing that they enjoy. For me, it's just the opposite. It's intimidating for me. I don't really enjoy it, so... Oh, ship's exploded. That's bothersome. Okay, well, you appear to have spawned a Reaper, which isn't the best. For me. For you guys, it's probably great, but I would rather there be less creepers in my life. Oh, look, we got the random sizes mod on, so that guy's a baby. He's so small. How cute. Okay. Righty-ho. We are looking for Seamoth components over here. That's why I haven't gone into the ship yet. Is that a time capsule? Oh no, it's just a light bit of ground. That's far less exciting. Look, you trolloping fuck. That's the 3rd time! I don't deserve this. I can only endure so much. My mental faculties are in a tizzy. Okay, back we go. I'm only spawning stuff, and I admire your optimism, fine sir. You are leaving it up to the whim of the gods as to whether I get fucked. The other person is just doing it manually. They're just picking me up like I'm a piece on a feckin' checkers board. Hey. Am I even going the right way? I am. It's left of life pod 3. I'm doing the right thing. I'm putting all my eggs in the success basket. We shall see if they're scrambled or mashed. Good old-fashioned gambling. I'd rather you gambled with the player teleport one. Alright? Because if you player teleport me, there's a chance that I end up in, like, the final room of the game. And then the doctor gets really scared because he doesn't want me to win. And he spends like £50 to kill me when he could just do like another teleport and spend far less money and achieve the same thing. But he's dumb, so he panics and kills me. Let's do that again. That made me like £50 richer. That was enjoyable. Can we do that again and just teleport me into the end of the game instead of back to my damn pod? Oh. Okay. Well, this might work. Because this guy, gives me shale. I would have appreciated him not spawning on my face, but I'm okay with this eventuality. Just gonna manage my batteries a little bit. Oh, looks like he's stuck. Fiddlesticks. Well, no shale for me. Hey, there's a sand shark. Good work, chap. Tell you what, his motivation. Both Peabody and my dad have told me that I need to make more money. So I'll make a deal with you, chat. We got random creature sizes on right now, and it's like 50% to what's it? 50% to 200%. If you guys kill me in the next, like, 10 minutes, then I'll, we'll do it on with, like, 1,000% max. Just everything. Like, these guys just covering the entire screen. We don't do that normally because it is bang out of whack. Like, the game doesn't like it. As amusing as it truly is to be eaten by Ghost Leviathan, who literally eats me with his ass. Ooh. Okay.
Aurora, this is Sunbeam again.
Well, I did need to answer the radio, so your galloping fuckknuckleness has been a less obtrusive escapade this time. Haha! You've been hoisted by your own petard! Fine, sir. Did you know I don't actually know what that word is? I know the phrase because I've heard it, but I don't actually know what I'm saying. Okay, right. Back to Lightpod 17 for like the 5th time? But at least this time I won't get lost going there. Why don't I just turn the... I can turn the thing on. Okay, here we go. I should track 10 minutes. Otherwise, chat is just gonna kill me. Say it was 10 minutes and then... You stole my O2 tank. Oh, I am glad I noticed that. In fairness, that is a very good way of killing me. Steal equipment literally drops a random piece of equipment, and it can, as you've seen, just nick my O2 tank, which, depending on the circumstance, can put me in a bit of a tiff. But fortunately, I was both aware and very perceptive, so I was able to pick it back up again. It's like 1,000 times worse at night. But yeah, I should have started the timer, because you guys would just kill me in half an hour and then somehow convince me that it was 10 minutes. Did you just... I don't know. You stole my repair tool. I could... God dang it, now I need more cave sulfur. You flagrant fucks. Okay, this is fine. I can get more cave... Fair enough. Dad, I did it! I made money at the cost of my own sanity. Okay, well, I'm dead, and a promise is a promise, so now we gotta do random creature size up to 1,000%. Oh boy, this life is not gonna last long. Do you know why? You know why it's not gonna last long? It's not gonna last long. Because, just as a hypothetical, indulge me for a moment. The moment someone spawns a Leviathan of like any sort, if it's like bigger than 500%, like 5 times, 1, the game doesn't know what to do with it. 2, last time we did this at 1,000%, someone spawned a Reef-back Leviathan on the island, at which point it was so big that it soft-locked me in a wall and then killed me with full damage. So, yeah, I don't think we're going to win this life. If someone would be so kind as to update the title to life 259, that would be lovely. I don't know what people these about. Let's do 1,000% creature size, shall we? Gotta remember to do flare storage. I dread to think what it's gonna look like out there. Flare storage on 2nd attempt though. Pretty good. Okay, everything's already chunky. Holy crap!
The Aurora suffered.
Hello, Sunshell!
Unknown. 0 human life signs detected.
Okay. So yeah, this is like even the tiny endemic life that normally is just very unobtrusive is basically all of my screen if I'm within like 5 meters of it. It's a very saddening development. Okay, I've got to discipline my god. Okay. It is quite an aesthetic, I gotta say. I'm just worried about the first Leviathan spawn, because well, it even does the ones that are natural spawn, right? The ones that are just on the map right now are anywhere from 10 to 1,000%. Ooh, going really fast, that's nice. But yeah, they're anywhere from 10 to 1,000% size, which is troubling. What do you think, chat? Should we... Did I just get yeeted? I feel like I just got yeeted. Something spawned on my face, I think. I felt something. I was in a whole lot of booty. For a moment. What the hell spawned on me? Is it a... I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty cool. Like, that's working better than a lot of these modded size creatures. Like, that almost looks like it's in the vanilla game, like that big, just striding above the surface. Like, that's genuine. Well done, chat. That's genuinely very cool. Just don't spawn anything. Oh my god, that guy ended like... That guy ended life 28, by the way. Someone did be careful early, and I died because a biter feckin' nibbled on my epithelial tissue, and I was like, eh. It's very upsetting. Okay, we got fins, we got the O2 tank, we're doing well.
Acquired.
That guy got yeeted that time. I have won the yeet off. I revise my previous statement on account of newly acquired information. Where in the... Okay, I yeeted so far that it ported me back to the shallow. I mean, that's still a win, kind of. I don't know what spawned to, you know, make me break the sound barrier, but just gonna assume that it was nothing violent or ill-tempered. I was hoping the water was gone. Now, I think the water only vanishes if I get teleported out of, like, a facility, like an alien facility, because it's treated as a different biome. Oh my lord, okay, he went in a spin cycle. I would like to make a... I need a battery, okay. Luckily, it hasn't randomized the size of acid shrooms, or any of the plant life. And that is a comfort. Wonderful, give me a scanner before I get yeeted, please. Yeah, I can deposit stuff while I'm here. Do have dismount storage on deck for the time being. Okay. Okay, that's not too bad. That is not too bad. It's a giant electric death eel thing, but it's only like 200... It's like 150%. That's almost actual size. Good work, chap. It's out of the park! Okay, is he still, like, around? Or is he buggered off? Oh, this bitch is more than around. Oh, I am guiding him. I am guiding him to Narnia. Hello. I would like to rent out your body. If I may, you seem to have a lot of excess real estate. I was wondering if I could purchase some land. Oh, okay, the FOV just makes him even more oppressive. I appear to be fine, which is getting kind of Terry Pratchett vibes right now. On the back of a giant turtle kind of thing, you know? No, don't TP the pods. That would be... Am I going up? I don't know whether it's just the FOV. This guy kind of looks like he's stuck. At which point the solution would be to spend like 15 minutes slowly killing him with the knife. But I feel like that endeavor would be interrupted fairly... Someone actually killed him? Oh my word, what a generous benefactor. Now I have to kiss Peter in a cave to please the sponsor. Okay, Oh, that was mildly horrifying. Definitely gaining height. No, I'm going down slowly but surely. I am descending. We're losing altitude. Quick, people, flap your guns. That will gain us some height. I'm going to undertake a pilgrimage right now with the objective of acquiring a sea glide. That is one big ass warper, dude. If he warps me, is his warp bubble like proportional? Is he just gonna miss me by like half the map and just warp me anyway? Questions for later. Okay, the water's gone. The water has taken a hike. Splendid. Right. Well, that provides some excess amount of difficulty to the current ambition. Is there anything that I can accomplish now that the water is gone with...
Oxygen efficiency decreased. Passing 200 meters. Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
I was about to say something witty, but I've been violently yeeted asunder. I'm still alive. I am getting whiplash! I am getting whiplash! I went to the final stage of the game. I was this close to winning. I was having a good time. I saw victory for like half a second, and now the water's gone again. Oh, this is just the status quo at this point. Oh, bugging off, you belligerent fuck.
New creature discovered.
Yeah, no shit. Mike Wazowski. Oh, that's splendid. Okay, ooh. Good teleport, chat. Other than the fact that it's killed me. Other than that, it was an excellent and well-timed teleport. I do not think I'm gonna survive it, but I got the larger O2 tank. Hey, fill oxygen! Okay, we're defending ourselves a little bit. And to go back home. People want me to, enjoy myself more. Question, is the water still air? Question I did not think I would be asking, yet here we are! In this universe, we do ask questions like that, and I have achieved profound levels of relevant. Okay, someone come up with a name for... Find a new home. Where did that take me? Okay, just shifted me left. It was still in the shallows. Someone find a new name for the, Reaper. What are we gonna call it? Because I'm thinking... Ooh, good spawn chat. I'm thinking if you guys are distracted coming up with a name for a big old fish, maybe you'll do less of... you know, the whole warping me into a pit and getting me killed thing. Although, you are keeping me alive, so I guess I can't complain that much. Oh, no, wait, I can. I'm very good at it. Let's waltz in here, shall we? Yeah. Open sesame! You know, one of my favorite things about this mod is actually the trash fish. Like, they weren't underpy at the best of times, were they? But when they're 1,000 times the size, just sitting there with a one eye, serious Mike Wazowski vibes. There was a very real chance that fish was gonna lock me in that thing if I drowned. Body blocking fish. Barney, because he likes hugs. Okay. We'll call him Barney. I don't have a repair tool because the cave sulfur was, well, honestly, not high on my priority list given my imminent death. But now let's see if we can pursue some of that oh so elusive cave sulfur, shall we? If we can find like a regular size one, that'll be considerably easier, because as soon as we get into proximity of it, it's going to yeet itself violently at my face. And that may be horrifying, depending on the angle that it comes at. Like, it already makes a sound like a dying house cat being stepped on by an asthmatic horse. So I'm really not sure how much worse it could be. I guess we'll find out. Hello? I mean, we should be able to find one easily enough. We're looking for benefits of the current state of affairs. Thank you for daytime. Gonna make it considerably less horrifying when I'm violated by a sushi fish. Like, roaming the caves, let's find a big old fishy. Gotta be one in here, surely. You can't hide from me, you're 10 times the size of your damn cocoons.
For cave divers is loss of orientation, followed by eventual asphyxiation.
Yeah, gotta be honest, fine, PDAD, I feel like orientation is really not gonna be the thing that kills me. And I have 258 examples of that. In fairness, I should probably lower it, because I reckon I probably died 8 times to my lack of coordination, if we're honest. Okay, I should go further back into the shallows if I'm looking to achieve crash fish. Well, I don't know. They do spawn in, like, these caves. I mean, I'm theorizing that. I haven't been assaulted by one yet, so it would seem as if there's some evidence disputing my wild postulation. Ah! I think we may have found a crash fish, chat. I'm not certain. Can he fit? He can't fit. He actually can't fit. And someone disabled my controls. I admire the timing and the effort. Unfortunately, I don't think this bitch can fit out of the mouth of the cave. The bigger they are, the harder they explode. Victory is mine. Okay, let's grab the... Ah, damn you, you galloping fuck. Okay, drop that and... Ah! I already grabbed it. I'm dense.
Your current bill stands at 3 million.
I never worried. I did grab it. I'm not going insane. Or going insane. Yeah, I did grab it. I might grab the other one just because I want to see what this guy would do. Hello. Oh, someone gave me a stalker tooth. Where did that go? I mean, I don't know why I'm trying to grab it. I need it, like, very late game. And it's not like I'm gonna get there. I am many things in these playthroughs. Manly, handsome, of fine vernacular, optimistic. That has eluded me. Okay. Back here. Don't have the sea glide yet. What do we have? Gout is what we have. I got the gel sack. Oh, that was on the teleport. We do have fins. Yeah, I should just go and grab that, sea glide. That should be ultra priority right now. Do I have knife? Yes, I do. I has knife. Alright, chat. That's a peeper. That is the smallest feckin' endemic life in the game. Wow. Continental drift, eh? Okay, so that's occurring. I don't know whether it's dark because it's night or because that dickhead is feckin' eclipsing me. We only need 2 scans for the sea glide, so I'm pretty optimistic that we'll get it within like half an hour. I think you're experiencing a dicklips. Well, you know what I say, every experience enriches you as a person. Man spawned moonwalking. He's got a future in pop music. I know, I won the Yeet War. That does not happen very often. That is a very large sand shark. And that one's just nearby. You can't fool me. Okay, we got beacons, but no sea glide. Okay. Fairly large warper, but I know how big these things can get. That is like... Oh! Blueprint Roulette got me the sea glide. Okay, I will consider that a gift from life, from RNG, and I will be very grateful and accept it most humbly. I don't know why I went in here. It's not like I'm going to be able to see any sandstone. Oh, go really fast. Huzzah! By the power of glute development. Can shimmy back to base. Oh my word, my Dystonia helped me with that mount. Oh. Oh. Okay. That one is big. But what I'm coming to realize is that that one is so big that if I look in a certain direction, it literally doesn't render because the game thinks I'm not looking at it. Like, there's big, and then there's game doesn't render because actual size is out of the screen. Like, okay. We have hit a limit, and I'm fairly sure continuing to pass this limit is going to do bad things for both my sanity and my FPS. Not necessarily in that order. Right, let's see if we can store some stuff, shall we? I should be able to get the bigger O2 tank. I know. Yes, I can get the bigger O2 tank, so, you know, it's not the worst you can. You a fan of legs, chat? I know some people into butts, some people into boobs. Legs? I like a nice set of legs, and I gotta say, that is, that's a leg. Like, get the feck out of my way, peeper. I am, feeling some sort of way. Oh, I hope he steps on me. Oh, we need power cells. So more copper. Alright, I think I can, oh, there's a damn cuttlefish in here. Okay, I got out. Thank God it was like a regular-sized cuttlefish. If anyone doesn't know, I despise cuttlefish, because every time... Well, I may find out what death tastes like shortly. Not a flavor that I'm going to relish or eat with relish. I will, however, cut down this grapevine in my endless crusade to maintain some form of optimism. I just... Yeah, that's why I hate cuttlefish, because every time they spawn, the game assumes that I want to touch and play with the damn cuttlefish instead of open my items, which is exclusively incorrect, and yet it seems convinced of the notion, despite my firm protests to no one in particular. Okay, lead, splendid, and getting some sea glide. Big peepers for me. Yeah, honestly, the peepers are adorable, I will give them that. I do not think they hold a candle to the crash fish, though. Like, you haven't lived until you've seen a, like, 500% crash fish just full speed belting it at your face. Like, I kid you not, they are so big that they cannot fit out of the cave. So the reality is that they're a lot less threatening in-game. Then again, most of the stuff in-game is less threatening than the new opposition here, which is chat. But as far as in-game performance goes, these guys are actually crippled by being thick, as amusing as it is. So, yeah. Ooh, scanner room. Why, hello. You know, I'm surprised that my ability to scan things is less impeded than it actually is. Figure I'd be scanning just about anything the first time I pull it out. Do a self-scan and it says, "Ah, you appear to have become a shark." Ooh, laser cutter, hello! Okay, so we're nearby to, like, life pod 17, which means we can try and plunder the wreckage. One thing we don't have is we don't have... Oh, we do have the mobile vehicle bay. So it should spawn a modification station inside. So if you have a mobile vehicle bay when you get to the LifePod 17 wreck, then it will spawn a modification station. If you don't, then it will spawn the mobile vehicle bay. Game design. By the way, hello, Miss Fife, and welcome to you. Welcome to life 258 of Hardcore Subnautica, where my chat torments me by repeatedly killing me while I attempt to complete the game. I have attempted this 258 times. In fact, you missed life 257, in which I made a deal with chat that should they kill me within a certain amount of time, I would play the next life with a mod enabled, or settings of the mod changed that adjusted certain things in the game. I won't specify what things were adjusted, you'll just have to guess. But yeah, you adjusted the amount of water on the planet. I know you're joking, but I don't know if you were here 10 minutes ago when the entire ocean just straight up deleted itself. So, like, you say that, not too far off the mark. What the hell am I doing? I'm getting a sea moth. Yes? This guy appears to be so large that he's having significant issues functioning. That square cube wall will get you there in time. Mobile vehicle bay, please. Thank you kindly. Try adding the gargantuan Leviathan. It was here a minute ago, I swear. You know what? I think my current-sized Leviathans are quite enough for the time being. Although I don't know if the gargantuan Leviathan is affected by, like, scaling mods. I don't imagine it is. I know it's like a community mod, right? Good bit of work. Okay, we can make the laser cutter. I don't know if we got 2K sulfur though, so I might have just boned myself for the repair tool. We did get 2K sulfur, but we have no power. No! I gotta charge the pod with my own life essence. Ugh. I'm not gonna do that, because if I valve salvo and look up, I will have a dystonic seizure, and it will be very unfortunate. You guys will get to watch me spasm and make weird noises, which is content, so, you know. I don't think there's a seizure category on Twitch, though. Well, I haven't checked, to be fair. Is there a boobs category on Twitch yet? Do you remember when Twitch changed their rules for a day to be more lax on the nudity? And the entire gaming section on Twitch just turned into just boobs. That was a good day. It was just boobs. And look, I love boobs as much as the next man. I just think, you know, maybe the focus of gaming streams should be less on boobs. Like, you can have boobs that complement gaming, but, you know, if you tune into a stream and like 75% of the screen is webcam, 25% is gameplay, and then 50% of the webcam is areolar connective tissue and adipose tissue supported by fascia, we're probably not putting the effort in the right place. Anyway, I am now going to be fucking nibbled by some jackass. Oh, I do not like this mouse sensitivity. For whoever did that, I'll have you know, you're taking advantage of a clinically diagnosed disability. My muscle spasms are nothing to joke about. Actually, they are. It's very amusing. I am lacking in competence at the most basic of tasks, which is always funny. Oh, I'm gonna need shrooms, surely. Right? Shroom me. Alright, back up we go. And that should be what I need. Unless I've spent more stuff than I believe. I have spent more stuff than I believe. Okay, let's go back in and see what we get. It's my primary directive to make money, and I've done that by betting chat that they wouldn't bloody kill me. Okay, let's see. I need an ingot. Okay, I can make an ingot. Oh, we don't have copper? Of all things, copper is what we're lacking in, eh? Okay. I get nibbled on every time I leave the house. That is not a situation I'm particularly happy with. Right, gently does it. I should find a giant coral tube rather than yodeling around here with no set ambition. Hey, you shuffled my hotbar and my sea glide stayed here. Haha. Okay, should be able to get some. Ooh. Okay, bonus sandstone. Not bad. No titanium. Because we have the 1x1 mod, it's far more efficient for me to be picking up salvage than, oh no. Have you seen the Red Plague mod? Looks crazy good. No, I haven't. I've been attempting to win hardcore Subnautica. So, yeah, been mildly distracted. Hello. Oh my. That is a aesthetic experience every time. Speaking of what it might add, my mod escapades appear to have added a Reaper Leviathan glitching through the floor, which, believe it or not, is probably the second least offensive. What? I'm not bothered by that occurring, because the real unpleasantness would be if it was a, what are they called? Sea dragon. Because should it be a sea dragon, it would in fact shoot me with a fireball through the bottom of the map. I have lost countless lives to that happening, and it's something that I'm rather displeased about. Okie dokie. Alright, off we go. Okay, so here's the problem. Reapers like to eat my Seamoth. And given, like, how big it is, the safety of my Seamoth is insignificant question. So I might let's just do a test. He's there for now, so he's not currently eating my brand new Seamoth. So we'll assume that that's gonna be the status quo for the time being. Okay, that's a moderately sized entity. Seamoth is still alive? Okay. Big lie. That thing. All I need to do is just get in here and deposit a few items. Maybe repair the radio if I'm feeling very ambitious. And look, I call it ambitious because the longer I stay in here, the likelihood of something big spawning in here and accelerating me to speeds never before seen by man out of the immediate atmosphere is rising like the current at an AC/DC concert. Okay, well, we repaired our stuff. Seaglide's still good. Seamoth is still good. I am thinking, if I make a effort to continue living. If I grab some... Okay, you know what? The amount of Leviathans that could just immediately kill me, I'm gonna be at full health. That way I can survive one hit at least. Because oh my... Land ho! Almost. Well, at least you're spawning me company up here. I don't think I'm dead zoned, which is nice. Not gonna land, like, in the gullet of a ghost Leviathan. So, you know, pretty happy with how that went. And I landed right on top of table Colonel. I could barely... Oh, and I'm going back. No, I overshot it. You really need to work on your golf swing, chat. So we gotta be close to dead zoned at this point. We didn't get the PDA entry. Dead zone is like there. But I guess you guys just wanted to see what the Reaper Leviathan at the back of the ship is like. Because remember, it can be anywhere from 10 to 1,000%. It can be anywhere. Well, it ain't 10. It is not 10. You stole my battery, you plundering plonk. Okay. Don't shuffle me. I'm gonna need as much mobility as I can get. Then again, does appear that he himself is lacking mobility, so perhaps it would be a shared plight. Okay. Again! Like, once he gets past a certain point of bigness, I think the actual threat level goes down. Although I am very curious to see what his kill animation looks like. Like, my man is so big that I think he's in the ship. Is he? Is he getting closer? He is getting closer. I think he's swimming towards me, but he's just so big that it doesn't look like he's... Hello? Okay, well, there are many questions, none of which I feel mentally prepared to tackle right now. So, I'm gonna go and hop in my Seamoth? Like, I think the chances of me being yeeted when I'm in my Seamoth are diminished. Optimism! Yay! Yay! So here's the plan, chap. Go back to base, don't get eaten, hop in my Seamoth, take it over to the island, and do the island run without dying to a metric convoluted fuck ton of bullshit. We're keeping the objectives fairly simple, so let us do just that. We need to be a person of singular committed focus. I don't know what those things are, but they look like grapes, and I just want to nibble on them. Oh god, yeah, we're gonna have to do the goddamn vagina crabs are gonna be, well, I mean, yeah. Okay, how are you, Mr. Seamoth? 93%, that's pretty damn impressive, all things considered. Okay, let's just go for island, shall we? We do not have the luxury of waiting it out for a better opportunity. I don't know where the ship is. I think it's behind that, which would mean the big island is over this way. I think at this point, the best thing to do is just pretend the giant Leviathan of Doom is in fact not there. I would normally... okay, I was gonna say, I would normally permit critiques. That was a manually spawned Reaper? You know, I respect that more. You know, not people being cheap by spawning random effects and random creatures and hoping that... Oh god, it deleted the water. Well, like, it should... I'm pretty sure the depth calc was off. I'm pretty sure I went more than 500 meters in that space of time. I mean, I was beyond the dead zone. I don't know how many thousands of meters I went out there. Like, my lateral movement was pretty damn spectacular. I got no coins left to bail you out of this one this time. Good luck. Well, luckily, the game developers bailed me out, even though I'm doing very cruel things to their game with mods. Generous people they are. And there's a cuttlefish, make my life even worse. Okay, chat, is there a mod? There has to be, right? There's got to be a mod that turns the Clash fish into little Mike Wazowskis. Someone has to have done that. Because if not, I want someone to do it. Because it would be amusing. Okay, surely if I can get back into my Seamoth... I can't. Okay, never mind. Let's go to our... Oh. Well, my ability to play the game has departed, due to the actions of certain pikey wankers in chat. I was gonna do a Q&A, but it only lasted like 20 seconds, so... Go to the lava zone. I mean, if I can't get back in the pod, I'll have a run over there, see what I can find. I mean, we have just waltzed all the way to the end of the map and jumped in the dead zone before that. That was highly amusing. Didn't work to respawn the water, though. I think what it might be worth doing is if we can run, like, all the way down, and I mean all the way down to the lava zone. We get all the way in and go through the... Ow. Go through the bottommost portal.
Warning.
It might achieve two things.
Hull damage imminent.
Oh. Well, my Seamoth just exploded. No! Someone boot my light pod down and then it went up again. Ah. I missed a trick there. That was the perfect time for someone to spawn a reef-back Leviathan on my life pod, and I missed it by being somewhere else. Well, I guess we're taking a hike then, chap. We are having a stroll. And I can't see the ship, so I have very little sense of direction, although I can hear it to the right. So let's try and get over this way. Hey, chat, if we're making a deal and I'm going to the lava zone, I'm gonna need you to help keep me alive, because I'm probably gonna fall off a few cliffs on the way there. If you want me to be alive when I get to the lava zone and see cool shit, then I'm gonna need some heals. And I think heals are only like 15 coins, so I'm not being unreasonable. There you go! Thank you, fine chums. It's okay, I don't need my heart. We're just having a merry old walk. Don't want to go down if I don't see an easy way. I believe I just went down. Yes. And I don't have a habitat builder, do I? No, I do not. Hopefully, the game designers knew that the water on this planet would not be relevant to you, and they've carved out a nice little path for me. Either that or wait under the life pod for a lucky spawn. I mean, that was a potential recourse to the situation, but a tad dull, I think you agree. Oh, that is a solution. Ocean back? Ocean back. Result! Okay, well, you know what? On that moment, let's do a couple of Monster Hunter Wild hunts, shall we? And that's it for that session. Would you like to see another one? Let me know. If you do want to catch these sessions, drop a follow on Twitch. Link is right here and in the description as well. Thank you so much.
Everybody, cheers from Germany, man. Thought I'd write a couple silly verses, my friend. He is a nice guy like Ned Flanders, but wielding a band hammer that make viewers feel him like a gang member, yeah. You better never ever shoot versus the man, cause that's a jerk of his hand, hence you're a permanent ban, yep. Like in a roleplay game, you wield a dagger but gets